it's actually working.
Maybe they have taken Uncle Fish. Maybe the town people have gotten what they wish.
Okay. I believe we have things working. Let me check this. Off. Okay, there's sound there. I'm not getting it. Bring this back up. Okay, I think that's alive now. We'll just give Shuggy a little more time to finish up his stream. Alright, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am Mayhem, and this is Fishton, a town to remember. I say Steel is in there, and Lord Fish, and Yurok. No problem, Yurok. It's going to be recorded and posted. You can rewatch it to your heart's content. Alright, let's go ahead and get it loaded. Actually, that sound is a little high. Let me go in here and turn it off. Hello, Queenfish. Welcome in, Shugi Raiders. Ooh, it gets dark. Shop lights. Where are you?
Look out.
Alright, but this is the house I have. I got it a little bit decorated up. Nothing big. Little garden there. Lights. Alright. This is my humble little abode. And man, I tell you, you will need so many chests. It's not funny. And here's a little movie theater I set up for all of our holiday friends for Halloween. And I just haven't taken it all down yet. But you can see I do have a coop there. My pumpkin car's in the garage. There's my heavy truck. I have a regular standard truck over there. And I have one of my SUVs there. Anyway, I'm going to try to show you everything that I've been doing. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is go to business number 1. And that is the hot dog stand. Now, one of the things about this game is every time you log off and then log back on, basically that's when everything kind of resets. All your businesses turn off, you know, and you got to go back in and restart everything again, which is fine. Kind of gives you a pattern to go by. Crash. Okay. Get out. Alright, now, this is one of the 2 Christmas trees. I got 7 minutes waiting on that one. And this is, we need to have 23. Alright, this is my locker here. Alright, and get out of that. There we go. Now, would really like to be able to put like a stack of these in there at a time, but it's not that big a deal, really. Hi Big Dave. Hi Shuggy. Hi Game with Jamie. I'm in the Discord voice channel in the Fishton server. If anybody wants to come in and, you know, ask me a question about this, by all means feel free to, okay? Let's see. Okay. Now, let's see how many I've got. I need 7 more to fill it up. Come on. Okay. There we go. And I've noticed that when you first time you click on something with E, it doesn't always open. You'll do it a second time and then it opens. Okay. What I'm going to do is get the vendor over here and fill up on meat so I can quickly restock everything. Alright, I have a Coke machine here. It does sell, but it is slow. And I have a beer vendor here. And as you can see, it does sell too, but it's also slow. And I have, various little things here and there, and a whole army of rubber ducks. So here comes the vendor. Hello, darling. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay, now your little hot dog stand here will hold 100 hot dogs, and it sells out pretty quick. So what I do when I first log in, I will order 200. I will get it full, and then I will put the rest in here. Okay, and that should be everything I need. And there we go. All right. All right, Clyde, it's time to get to work. Business number 1 is open. Now, and here comes the first customer. All right, next I'm going to go and open up the garage, or the gas station. Almost made it. One of my wayward trailers. I am full of gas, so I don't need any gas. But as you can see, I have a sports car over there that I need parts for. Okay. Now, let's see what we got. There, well, one Coke short in there. Come on. This back door stays open. Or you have to close it manually. Okay, one. There. Let's see. Need some beer. Oh, look at that. That's a new thing here, the newspaper stand. And it looks like the lemon splash ices are still full. Okay, let's put the Cokes in there. I don't need those. I need some of that. And that, let's see if we, okay. I think there's 7 vodkas. Everything holds basically 10 units. There. And then the beer. I think that's, yep, 5 and 5. All right, let's put the excess up. And I'll take that out. And you have also 2 soup dispensers in there. All right, this one with the bright red label is tomato soup. The other one is carrot. The tomato soup is a little uh, deceptive. That's the word I'm looking for, because it's a light pink kind of label. So just just put your cursor over it, and it tells you it's a can of soup for tomato and carrot soup for the other. Okay. And it's not loading. Or maybe it's just lagging. Okay, here it goes. There it goes. That's kind of weird. It shouldn't be lagging like that. Okay, that's working now. All right. Now, candy bars go in this. And again, it holds 10. There's that. And now, ooh, chips are gone too. I'm going to have to order some chips. Yep. All right. Call the vendor and get products. I'll wait for him to show up, and I'll get some chips for him, and I'll open the store up. Now, no, you do not have to pay for your own gas at your own gas station. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll put these in. All right, that's all good. Now we will call our employee, confirm that he's on duty. Originally, you had to stay here. You could not leave it open and just let it run. I'm so glad they gave us an employee. That's huge. And when you buy this gas station, which is like, right across from the furniture store and the tire store and next to Lord Fish's mansion, the rack back there is all busted up. There's a couple other things you need to fix. Oh, look out. Well, that truck is loud. Okay. Come on. Okay. I'll just put it on here for now. Rich. Alright, there we go. Alright, thank you, kitten. That was very sweet of you. Now, come here. Is it not working?
Look out.
There it goes. Okay. Hi, Casper. Hi, Ghost Pet Shop. Hello, everyone. I don't usually stream a lot, but I'm getting there. All right, now that's 2 businesses open. Let's go and show you the garage. You can tell it's mine because it's got a trailer and a bunch of parts all over the place. Okay. Now, in here, as you can see, I've got a bunch of junk. There are 2 lifts in here. This one you can tow vehicles to. This one is where you service customers' cars. I put a Coke in here. Now these little gems are parts discs. You can get them over at the furniture store. Oh, thank you, Queenfish. I appreciate that. Thank you, Amp. I appreciate that. You can order any parts for any of the 6 basic cars. All right, but you can also you have options. These are black seats. These are blue and black. These are yellow and kind of a orange color. So you have options in here, and for the coupe, you also can get a hood with a scoop and a trunk with a fin on it. So, and there's 3 different ones. I haven't really seen a difference between them, but you can get any parts you need. The only thing I'd like to change is when you go in here and you order parts, it'll only let you order 1 part at a time, and it kicks you out. You can't like fill a cart and buy everything at once. But I mean, that's just the way it is. Now, let us do this for you. I am going to take another customer.
Hey there, bud. You're next. Let's go.
Hey there, bud. Come on. This sedan needs a front axle, and he's going to pay $165 for it. Okay. And there's his sedan right there. Come on. Move, move, move. Okay. We go up. And he needs a front axle. It's a truck front axle, but it doesn't matter. It's not gonna do any difference whatsoever. And it'll show you. I'll show you my little cheat here. It's just a little bit faster, but it's worth it, I think. All right, I'm going to take the axle out. What is it doing? No, don't go down. I didn't say go down. Wow. Okay, what just apparently happened is I was holding the new part and used the wrench to swap them out. But that's never happened before. Lordfish, Queenfish, did you change the programming on this? I mean, it's done. I got my 665, so.
Next, please.
Next, please. This sedan needs a rear axle. $200 this time. Okay. Well, we're gonna do some science here. I need a rear axle. There's one. Yeah, no, I don't want the transmission. There we go. An SUV. Give him a little more sway in his bar. This is very interesting. Okay, you guys have changed this, how it works. Excuse me, I had to get a drink of water. This is good. This is cool. It used to be you had to take the part off, grab the new part, put it on, and if it was an axle, I would take the axle out and it would drop the tires off. And then I would put the new axle in and put the tires back on. But you don't have to do any of that anymore. That's very cool. I'm very happy with that. That's a good change. Ha. Oh, I forgot. Let me go and get my, oh, that's right. It was 7 minutes before I get my present from Santa Claus. Ooh, I see a wolf. And I have a wolf axe, otherwise called a chainsaw. I'm sorry. I can't be. That's just terrible. Okay. I love the chainsaw. Jukebox, 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 jukebox. No, lights. Oh, I want a jukebox. I have got 4 records I cannot play because I don't have a jukebox. I wonder if I can get one from the pawn shop. Maybe one will run through the... Oh, get out of my way. All right, you. No jukebox. No jukebox. You get 4 random items that are in the game. I'm kind of hoping one of them will be a jukebox. Nope. And I'm not going to sit here all night watching it. Okay. That's all right. Not a big deal. Okay. Now, I have one more business I would like to show you all over on this side of the map. Welcome to Mayhem's Arcade. This is like got all kind of stuff. And ta-da! I'm added onto the building. It's kind of cheating, but it works. All right. This is the back door. And I've put my stove and my sink and my hot dog stuffer and all my storage back here. And this is my arcade. Dun, da, da, da. It has got way too much stuff in here. I've already topped everything off. I've got 6 slot machines on either end with a coin changer. I've got these, and these are something that doesn't come normally. I have a beer dispenser and I have a vodka dispenser. And it has come to my attention that gamers really love their beer and their vodka. Wonder why, I don't know. Alright, let me get some more. Those need to be added. I have a large Coke machine, which is 30 instead of 10. Chips, which holds 30. Chocolate, which holds 30. And a slushy machine. So yeah, we're having all kind of fun up in here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now that's full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. All right, come on. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't need these either. They'll end up hot dogs. Now, each machine can hold up to 100 tickets. You get tickets in a roll. Where is it, my ticket roll? And there's some more ducks. There they are. I have 17 ticket rolls. Each ticket roll is 20 tickets. So it takes 5 rolls to fill any one machine. And if you say you have 87 tickets in your machine, if you put 20 in it, you're going to waste the rest. So if it's under 80, I don't even mess with it. What you do to clean your machines out, you'll come up to them and you'll press E. It takes whatever money is in it. You wait till that message goes away, and you test E again and put tickets in it. Now sometimes it will come up with your inventory right away. It's like every other one will not bring it open, and the every other one will bring it open. Hi, Ludi. Glad you made it. All right. Now you will go to your change machines and press E to fill the coins. And as long as all of your machines are up and running and full, you're good. Now I have 12 slot machines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28 video machines in this game. Okay. And it has a 10 hot dog stand. And we can't quite get a person to work here yet. I would really love that, because people come up to the counter when they want a prize, and you have to come back and give them a prize. I don't do it. I just leave it alone. And if anybody's left by the time I get back, I'll take care of them then. Okay, we are going to open for business. Ta-da! Now, here comes a stampede. Watch. 1, 2, 3. It literally is going to be an ant army going from point A to point B, spending all their money, and then going back to point A to get some more money. It's just cool. I love it. All right, now I have a toolbox and a storage tray in here. Currently there is nothing in the storage. Okay. I'm going to leave some of this stuff here, because I'm going to do the farm next, and that's over on the other side of town. Here it is. My spare ladder. All right, here we go. What I always do before I go to the other side and work my farm is take seeds. Now the farm itself has 3, 6, 9, either 9 or 12 farm plots. Well, I've increased it to where I have a total of 40 or 20. Here is the farmer, and that is my truck. That's the one I use to go cross country. And this one I also have this stuff in. And I've taken the hatch off because the hatch gets in the way.
Gift received.
And I have all my seeds here that I need. So we're good. Oh, there's a poor unfortunate wolf that got crushed under my bumper.
Oh, they hate her, but go
Her. No. This reminds me of the Swedish Chef. I love it. Okay. And these guys, when they're walking like this, they can cause a Sprite collision with trailers and all that. So yeah, it's not a great idea to park like right in front of them. Oh look, it is attached. All right, we are going to the farm now. Swedish Chef, yeah, Swedish Chef. All right, and everybody knows that this little side road here is usually patrolled by wolves, but it's okay. I have an axe, I have a chainsaw, and I have a big SUV. I don't recommend getting like right up on this gate when you open it. I lost a vehicle in a trailer that way. Alright, up, 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 you beast, up. And I bring this small trailer with me when I come over here. And I will make that clear. Because the cabins can need planks to repair sometimes. And you can't put planks in anything but a trailer. So I use this trailer here. I have another trailer here that I've left over by Lumber Larry or whatever his name is. Lumber Lucky, I think his name is. Anyway, here's the map. Oh no, it doesn't show us everything. That's just Fishton's map. Maybe I haven't been here long enough for it to... Alright. And here is our caretaker. Let's see, how much money has he got for me? $1,280, and there's 30 trash to pick up. No cabins are rented, and none are broken. If the trash stays up that high for a long period of time, they are not going to rent from you. So that's why they want you to clean it up. Hurry, here's her horror. Okay. Okay. Now, here's the little country store that comes with the place. And here's Junior. You can get stuff here. Fish. This is actual fish. This is a fish hat, like he's modeling for us. Fish food. 2 different size tanks. I have one in one of my houses. Okay. The little blue arrow will show you where there is trash you need to pick up. And remember, there's 30. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8. Sometimes back here is some. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now here's a little trick I learned. You hold down the control key and you crouch, and you can see any trash that's underneath the cabins, because it happens. $19, $20, $21, $22, $23. $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28, $29. And the other one is lost somewhere. Now, I've been theorizing that sometimes a trash will fall under the stairs and you can't see it or even actually get to the hit box. I have found one that was sticking out. There's also a possibility that one of them will fall and land on the roof. And if that's the case, you just can't get to it. Now, here's the inside of these little cabins. Sometimes you'll see sparks coming off the stove, and that'll require you to use, I think, the wrench. And then this fridge will sometimes be sparking, and you'll have to do that. Also, if these stairs are missing, you will have to rebuild them, and that is what you need the planks for. Also, you will find one of these tables, possibly, out of whack, and you got to use a hammer to fix it. Now, what I did, I brought planks over here and pre-placed them to put wherever I need them. So that's good tip. You don't really need that trailer after that, but eventually you're going to need it. And it's not a bad idea to carry a trailer in this area, because you could run in to a person in need of a good Samaritan, which we will do here in a minute. Now let's go over and see if they counted all of the 29 I counted. Okay. Did you get them all? No, there's one still out there. It's probably on top of one of the cabins or underneath where I can't get to it. So, but it doesn't have to be perfect. All right. Yep, that's all you do. All right, here is the lumber mill guy. Now, you may be asking, okay, where the heck did he get a chainsaw? Actually, I think I got it from the guy in Fishton. This guy you can get a chainsaw from and a hat, but you can also get them from the other guy in Fishton after you have turned in a certain number of logs. So you have to do a bunch of trees, turn in a bunch of logs to him, and he'll say he wants to talk to you. You go up to him and he says, well, you're a real lumberjack. Here you go. You can buy a chainsaw now, and you can give Kit 10 a hat. But this is where you also get your lumber. And this place works the same as the other log returns. There is a area, and as you can see, I have a lumber trailer right there. That's because it's very hard to get one up that hill. And since I got one up the hill, I was not taking it back down the hill. And I just left it here, and I bought another one for Fishton. Come on. Shake it loose. Yeah, it's problematic getting through trees with it, rather. Okay. Now, there is 1, there is 2, there is 3. I think that's it. This is probably the best place to do trees. But I think there's some more a little deeper in the woods. It's been a while since I've done this. Nope, I don't see any more. There's 3 there. There's 2 by the main road that comes in. There's 2 or 3 over by Lord Fish's little mansion area. Alright, now when you come in here, you got a massive open area to just drive around in. Now, this is it. We are currently here. The campground is there. Lord Fish's Manor is there. This is the gate coming in from Fishton. And as you can see, you've got a lumber there, a gas station there, a gas station there, and there's buildings here and here, farm plots here, so forth and so on. Well, I'm going to go and show you where basically all the interactables are. Now, when you come up to this, it says, you need a chainsaw to break this open. How lucky I happen to have one. And, oh, look, they got rid of everything in here. Well, that's no fun. There used to be a teddy bear in here. I got a couple of them at the other house. What'd you guys get rid of the teddy bear for? Okay. Now, periodically you're going to want, so somebody's going to send you to get a can of gas. This is where you get it, any of the gas stations. Emergency gas. But it is like everything else. You have to carry it unless you have a trailer. There we go. Yep, it's back there. Should be fine. Sometimes they're broken down. They need an axle or a wheel or a transmission or an engine or gas. And as long as you carry it with you, you don't have to worry about it. All right. And, oh, well, look. We need a chainsaw again. Oh, look. There's a bed in here you can sleep in. Put that away. I've got scrap and I've got a van bench seat. And it's not standard colors. So that's okay. I guess I could take it and put it over in my garage. And I happen to have a recycling bin at my farm. Welcome to my farm. Now, here is yet another lift. And I put a parts desk in here just in case I needed it. Now, the house is a 2-story big empty shell, really. I put in the walls. There was a bathroom, bedroom, kitchen and work area, and the entertainment center. All right, let's go get that chair, that bench seat, and we'll put it in there. Yeah. Why? And be careful around out in this part of the map. There are wolves everywhere. Okay. As long as you've got the parts in your property, you don't have to worry about it. And this is how you manipulate the parts and you get to set them up however you want. Oh, now we have a bench seat. I know, that's silly. Well, what can I do? All right, let me get my SUV over here. All right. It is kind of, yeah. It is, basically it's a real house. I just had to kind of use my imagination with the parts we had available. You could put a second story in that house easily if you had all of the parts necessary. Okay, engine off. And it's time to get out the seeds. Come on. Sometimes you gotta hit that box just right. And it's not working. There we go. All right. There. And I'll put that and that in there because I won't need it right off. Okay. And it looks like everything is regrown from the last time I came and harvested. Water is good for you. All right, we check our area. I see no wolvies. Now, these are grow plots. You get them from the same guy that you get the seeds from. So as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3 rows of 3 plants. These grow boxes grow the same amount. Game hacker. I'm not hacking. I didn't go in and change any of the code. I just learned what code was in there and I use that. Now, let me turn my light on so we can see. I put my cursor right there. So I hit E to harvest, E to pick up. Ta-da! And if you actually hit E one extra time, it'll open it up to you be able to put seeds back in. What I've got basically is 10 plots doing carrots and 10 plots doing tomatoes. All right, carrot. And this is the same kind of thing that we had with the other one. The first time you press E, sometimes it won't go in there. Sometimes it will. If it doesn't, just wait for the text to come off your screen and hit it a second time. I don't know why it does it that way. And that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. Now I can still get 1, 2, 3, 4 of the tomato plants done, which is almost half of them. And they roll. I'll show you. See? If you go too fast, they'll roll away from you. But if you do it slowly enough, it's easy. And one more. Now we should be full. All right, so we take our vegetables into our kitchen. And I'm going to get rid of that light. And there's the regular light switch. Once you turn those on, they'll stay on forever, so, until you log off. Now, you have to cook all of this vegetable stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. And yes, it is worth doing all this stuff, because you're going to be able to sell each can of soup for $16. And each stack has 10 cans of soup. So you get $160 for each stack. And you're carrying back 20 stacks. So $3,200, which is basically the price of a car, and it gave you a chance to waste some time and let the parts spawn in Fishton. Okay, that's good. What I do is I go back to my car and I put some of the soup in the trunk because I can't carry it all back. All right. Now, while we're at it, we'll go ahead and do up these last ones. The tomato soup. It's not letting me do it. Sometimes it gets a little wonky. And it's... there we go. That's why. I was pressing on the wrong thing. That was my fault. Alright, speed load. I shouldn't have loaded that soup in the truck. I just have to get it out again. Okay, but that's alright. Here is the canner. Alright. Yes, the factory is... one thing the factory gives you is worth the price of the factory. No, it won't let you spam so much on the canning machine. Cooking and stuff you can, but not on the canning part. I started this session with 1,000. I put all the rest of my money in the bank. So I've made that much just between the hot dog stand and the gas station. Because the money from the arcade is not hitting me yet. Yeah, and I haven't even messed with doing the actual slot machines yet. Right. And we are almost an hour into this 4-hour run. And I have almost yet to touch a car. There's so much you can do in this game. It is literally open-ended to a certain extent. Almost beyond what you can think of. It really is. Because there's still racing to do. There's the car factory. And by the time you get done with everything else and you cycle back around, by the time I get back, I'm going to have to go and fill the hot dog stand back up. Probably restock the gas station. And then go and clean up the mess they made in the arcade. And trust me, they're making a mess right now. And by the time you get all that done, you could literally be on your way back over here to reharvest all your crops. All right, and we have all of our cans. Good. Now, we're going to do this. Switch these out. So they always do this, it seems like. I don't know why. Come on, open up. There it is. All right. Let's go. Get the rest of the tomato crop. Yep. Get my timing off once and it's all over. Tomatoes everywhere. Come on, there you go. There we go. Come on. Come on, stop. And that one. All right, 3 more. And you hear that sound every now and then, like somebody's refueling gas. That means somebody's getting gas at your station. All right, almost done. Sometimes you'll hear them getting a Coke or something else also. All right, now we plant again. And as you can see right here, I have learned kind of shorthand on how to get around it not bringing up your inventory when you're doing this. You have to hit the right keys. All right. If you use the escape key, that's a tomato. I am missing one. Okay. Go around this area and get it. There we go. If you hit the escape button, it will mess it up. And if you use the tab key to close your inventory, it works. Okay. As you can see, I'm putting them in cooking order. You can spam this one. Probably could, yeah. Yeah, you could more than likely get. I mean, you're streaming tomorrow sometime, so yeah, Darius, you could easily get enough money to run the whole thing. Shiggy-fi. How about doing some actual work? Nah, that's boring. But that's why I do it. Give me a chance to chill and relax, and I can do things. And I know that I'm making money every step of the way. Yeah, you're right there, Amp. Work is overrated. It seems like I'm busier now that I'm retired than I ever was when I was working. Do, 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 do. I see Ampy playing Fishton. It's not. Okay, there we go. Every now and then it starts to kind of hang up on my computer, but it's the computer, it's not the game. That's what I do. I eat cake and I drink water. Oh yeah, you know she is. She's going in there. Well, if Dreas can do it, I can do it half the time. And she's probably right. Now, optimally, actually, it's best to eat soup because it refreshes half of your thirst, and you get severely high. You get hydrated that just doing that. One other thing, Lord Fish and Queen Fish, is you see my inventory right there. It's not showing any of the ones I'm picking up while I'm making the soup. That might be something we need to find out why and get it back. Oh no, Lou, you okay? I know what you need to do. You need to put a factory in here to make canned soup. Alright, welcome back, Louie. Alright, I'm almost done with this entire run. And we'll take a ride around the rest of the neighborhood and I'll show you all the scenery. And we'll probably run into one or two people in need of a good Samaritan. Yeah, you bet right on that. Or you could be like Scrooge McDuck and just go home and count all your coins. I don't see no whoopies anywhere. Okay. Let's go. Now, Lord Fish and Queen Fish have got the promise they will not change this just because it's like the single only reason to buy the car factory. But I'm going to do this first real quick. Oh, look. It's free seeds. It's not going to let me. There he goes. All right. You can get various different things in these buildings. Now I have tried using these fields over here, and so far they are like not working for us. There's a wolf too, but you can't use these. I don't know if lured fish. You guys planning on making those operational or anything like that? All right, cool. Oh, I can promise you people are going to like my car factory hack. And here is the guy that needs a good Samaritan. Let's see what he needs. Yes, sir. Her to here to her to her. He needs a front axle, and he will pay me $400 for a front axle. Alright, we're going to go over here. There's a house here, which as far as I understand it, it's just like the most expensive house that you can have. It's like $60,000. I haven't even been in there, so I haven't gone to that point yet. Although I could. All right, and here is the classic fish car factory. All right, out. Open. All right, as you can see, it comes with a recycling bin. I put some basic stuff in here. I brought a parts desk over here. When you buy it, you got to fix everything. And it pretty much comes empty. This is your paint. You can come up here, click on the little box, and decide on a color. I don't know why it's not working too well. We really need a better color wheel here. Yeah, it's not going to let me change it. But what it does is it gives you a specific color, and it'll load. I tell you what, I'll just do this one. All right, now it's loaded into the paint dispenser. Now, what you do is you press E to fill one can, and it will make that color done. And you can do 10 cans. And I have learned that if you right click to drop it, sometimes it will land right, and sometimes it won't. But if you crouch down and press it, it'll be standing up almost every time. That, see there? Made a liar out of me. But now it's going to do it, see? Alright. Now, this is where you can order your cars. You can either order a European sports car or a heavy truck. Now, it comes out as a chassis. You got to use this welding rig to finish it. And then you come over here. And this is where you can get all the parts for any other trucks you need. Now, this guy needs a front axle. And he's going to give me $400 for it. And I just made a profit of almost $300. That's pretty cool. And it doesn't matter what kind of a car he has. Any axle will do. Let me drop it. There. Alright, now let's go back and get our stranded motorists on the road. And I love the fact that this thing is continuously chewing on stuff and working. It's got the little people going to my arcade all this time, every bit of it. You know, a lot of games would have it to where a sector would go dormant when the player's not there. I hate that. Alright, give me the axle. Yeah, axle for a truck there, sir. Press E to help him out. And I just got paid $400. And he's on his way. Alright. Alright, now we will continue doing our little romp around the area until we find a second person that needs help, and we'll see if that's been fixed. And then we'll go back to town and we'll do some racing. I love racing. It is so much fun. There's also kind of a nature trail. Wow. It just launched everything out, didn't it? Okay, my gas is still there. We don't want to leave this out. Somebody's liable to get a puncture in their tire. And since I'm the only one driving on this particular road, it would probably be me. And I have had that happen. In the race, of all places. All right. $61K, huh? That's awesome, man. You'll have to help share me. You'll have to share your system with me. There's a billboard back over there behind the trees. And there's a road that splits off that takes you to the unimportant village or whatever it was called. And this kind of goes to, not sure if this goes to the village or the city, that doesn't matter, or if it, no, this is the camping area. Okay, yeah. There are a couple of areas in this side of town that spawn parts. It's a Euro sport tire, a transmission, and a door. So you can literally do some of the same exact things here that we did there. Okay. And this is coming back out the same way we went. That it's the entrance over by the car factory, and we came in from that way. So we're going to go this way now, and this is where the little campgrounds is. You can pick up trash. You can potentially pick up parts, but I have yet to do anything, you know, substantial here. Okay, come on. There it goes. Nope. E. Thank you. There's another table over here. Huh. Another tire. Where's that? The tire I had. I don't know. I think it's a new one. Okay. All right. We have trash cans. We have a broken bench. We have a sports car seat. You can get sports car parts out here. Now, I want you to see how I do transmissions and engines. I usually will pick it up from the side, just like this. Then I will go back to my trailer and approach it from the side. And then I will sidestep until it hits the front and then drop it. You got to be careful, because if you don't actually hit the F key to drop it, you're going to be still connected to the fart, and you're going to tip your trailer over. It's going to drag it around until you let go of it. Alright, let's go up a little further. Alright. Ooh, candy bars. Vans didn't eat much. Oh, I can't pick them up because I'm full. Oh well, that's alright. As you can tell, I don't come out here very often. Okay, that is a dashboard for a heavy European truck. Or something. Okay. Put the part in there. Heavy truck passenger seat. Sports car rear end. All right. There we go. Here we go again. Okay. Ooh, somebody getting a frosty. Down the road again. Probably dropping parts everywhere. I don't care. I'll pick them up later. Up over the hill. Come on, mule, come on. And here's another gas station. There's a wolf. There was a wolf. Not a wolf anymore. Kind of like Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? Yeah, I'm old. What can I say? Oops, it's sliding. It's gonna fishtail. It's gonna drop stuff everywhere. Okay. There he is. Come on. This thing's a four-wheel drive. It should easily be able to make it up this little hill. Okay, that's weird. I've never had that particular problem happen. Let's go back and get a running start to it. I've never had this problem. Oh, thank you, Amp. I know. I love you guys too. Alright, let's see if I get enough speed to get up this hill this time. There we go. Alright. Now, let's see. This one is where it dead ends. It's always the second one. You go in and try to help him, and he says he doesn't want anything, and he ain't going to give you nothing for it. So you can go, got it, and it'll freeze there, or decline, and it'll freeze there. So, because I've tried bringing him parts for his car, help him out, and he's like, well, you're supposed to be getting me something. But, yeah, it doesn't do any good. So you can only do one Good Samaritan rescue. Lord Fish. Queen Fish. Oh, thank you, Albert. It's just kind of, how I do things. Oh, here's the road that goes to the, let me see here, what does it say? Fishton is that way. New Fishton is that way. And the Lucky Lumber is that way. So that's where we're headed. And this is the road going back to the camping ground. And we'll just basically take a look here and see how it's doing. All right. You got money for me? Yeah. We got 4 cabins rented. That one piece of trash is still there, and they've got $560. And we can go back there and see the campers. We can't mess with them too much. He wants a knuckle sandwich. If I could figure out how to give him one, I would. All right, here we go. pictures. Okay. Yep, see? There's a truck and a truck and a car. Family there's a campfire burning back there now and everything. So I would like this. That's cool. We need to have like a hunting ground too, where we can get a rifle and shoot wolves from a long distance. Okay. Now we are going back to the other side of town. You can actually sell the campground back to Lord Fish, and then you can rent it back from him, and basically you get a one-time 40. Well, it used to be 40,000 up, interest-free loan, but right now I think it's down to 10,000. So I would actually be losing money if I did that. The last time I bought it was for 40,000. And I have got parts everywhere now. But I don't need parts everywhere. Let's go to the gas station. Because now this is the other half of why we made all that soup. I see a wolf in the road. Oops, sorry. Oh, there's a traffic jam. Beep, beep. Somebody got hit. Okay, here we go. Gas station. Gas station. Ooh, we ran over a table or a chair. Okay. Now, let's see what we're doing here. Looks like we are out of sodas. Turn the lights on. We need some sodas out there, buddy. You're falling down on the job. Let's see. I'm going to have to get rid of some of this first. Okay. Oh, it looks like we also are out of carrot soup. And by saying that, I don't really mean that he's falling down on the job, because he doesn't restock crap. He didn't do any of it. All right, now we need sodas, and we can put those in there. Probably chips. That there. Canned meat. And vodka. Oh no, we need beer too. Okay. All right, beer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really, dudes, you're disappointing me. One beer. You sold one beer. Come on. Order a refill. I'll have to get some more of that. We need 10 of those. Yes, it does, Tanker. I mean, the only game that gives you this much content to work with is something like Minecraft or Vintage Story or even, like Medieval Dynasty. You could do everything or anything. It gives you the ability to micromanage every possible aspect of it. It's kind of crazy, but it's got absolutely you're not going to get bored with this game. Period. There are some little glitches and bugs and things like that, but it's to be expected. I mean, the status of this game with think about it, a two-person team. I mean, that's insane. There's one other game that we do. It's called Sapiens, and that one's got a one-man developer. It's unbelievable. What Lord Fish and Queen Fish have done is nothing short of miraculous. And my hat's off to him. This is awesome, absolutely awesome. Was that a wolf? Nope, that was kitten. Kitten.
Look out.
Look out. Okay. Oh, and now we've only got one Coke missing. See? Oh, come on! You guys are great. The way you're doing this, you support us, we support you. We give you direct feedback. You actually listen to it. That's more than any other developers really do. So, you guys are way ahead of the game. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 stacks of soup, plus 2 more in here that's already been put in place. All right, we're going to get rid of that and get one of these. Now, we basically just restocked the soup for the gas station. Okay? And now, we get to take what we've made and sell it. Do, 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 do. Oh no! Oh no! I think my game just crashed because my hard drive came unplugged. Hang on. Ah, crap. There we go. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I have an external hard drive on my keyboard, and sometimes when I spend a lot of time on the board here, it moves things around and things fall. Luckily, it's not Fishton. The only problem is none of that was saved, so that's okay. All right. All right, so what I will do, I am going to go, since I've shown you guys all of that other stuff, we don't really need to do it anymore. What I will do is I will load up, I still have, 2.5 hours of streaming to do? Believe me, I have plenty to show y'all. I'm going to go get the arcade running, start off with. And I've got it pretty well all filled up already because I loaded it that way. Okay, open. Alright. And what I will do is get the hot dog stand running. And then I will go race. This thing doesn't like the fire slide at all. And we need a light out here for this. Oh, we do have a light. There's a light right there. How about that? See, it's still at 23 where I had it last time. Okay. I'm going to call the vendor while I'm refilling this. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping I get a jukebox too. That's the only thing I haven't gotten. I've even got duplicate records already. Okay. 7 more. Okay. And that's just to show you guys everybody needs to save your game often. Cause yeah, I did the thing. That's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. Now I know the vendor is here waiting on me. Oh, I'm already needed at the counter. By the way, what do we put on those shelves? This one here? The Fishmas tree shelf? What can you put on those? I haven't been able to figure anything out. Let's see. I get that one. And okay, that's all I need. Now we'll open him back up. I got okay, here we go. I have 4 minutes on this one. Let's go to the laundry. You know, while I'm coming this way, I'll stop by the counter and I'll clear out anybody that needs prizes for it. Prize. You get a teddy bear. You get a teddy bear. And you get a teddy bear. And you get a teddy bear. Alright, look at this. Lemmings. Lemmings to the slaughter. That's what they are. In one side, out the other. Constant stream. Alright. 4 minutes for this one, too. Which means the one at Yum Cola Park is probably going to hit first.
Ouchers.
Ouchers. And this is my Hot Rod Lincoln hatchback. It's got one seat in it. It's got sports car rear end, sports car front end, sports car engine, sports car transmission. It's fast. It doesn't particularly hug the ground like a sports car does. You gotta be careful. But it's good. It's a good racer. I was able to beat him with the initial races. 2 minutes. Alright, hang on for me 1 second. Okay. I'm calling in some reinforcements for my gaming stream here. I need hydration. And she's just been notified to help. I have a sign on my door. I have 2 on my door, actually, to my game room. The first one says, "Send snacks, gaming in progress." The other one says, "Welcome to my hive of scum and villainy." The sports car, faster than the factory. Yes, Lord Fish. The speed for the sports car, it can be beaten by a player in a European car, but you are not as fast. The sports car from Fishton is faster than a European sports car, probably because it's heavier. I don't know what the physics is like, you know. But I have raced it, and it's not that easy. Okay, cross fingers, jukebox, 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 jukebox. No, I got another tree with a shelf. See, it's against me. It's absolutely against me, and I don't really need my truck, so I will run over to the other one, and I have my race cars over by the track. Do 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 do. All right. All right. Thank you, dear. All right. And jukebox, jukebox, jukebox. No, I got another shelf. I think you guys are deliberately keeping me from getting the jukebox. Ouchers. All right. We're going over here. Do, 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 do. And I have trash all over this. The loose food items and tools, as you can see, they're literally everywhere. All right, that was my first one. That's my current one. Let's see. Yes, mostly in fact. Okay, so I don't remember where I was in the last session of races, but we're about to find out. If it, oh, it's a truck. Man, he's driving a truck on the raceway. And yes, you can see my best time up there at the top, 38.4. Power slide. Inside the track, there's an area right here where you hit something. See? There's an invisible force there. Something to do with the wall there. I've hit it on numerous occasions. All right. Ah! Get him, get him, get him. Here we go. Come on. Catch that sucker. And push him in the wall. Arr, I beat him anyway. Arr. Yeah, you lost. You lost. Yep, that works for me. Ooh, see, that's why I don't like staying next to the gate like that, because sometimes the gates will grab your core. Hey, Rob, how you doing? All right, now another race, another fish car. Bye-bye, baby. You messed up. They're trying to cheat. Ha ha. Can't beat me. Bro dog.
Activate race mode.
Activate race mode.
Bark. Ouch.
I find that if I just nudge him a little bit there, because you can't avoid not hitting him. You're going to hit him, one way or another. If you just nudge him a little bit, he actually has a chance to catch you. All right, let's see if we've had him beaten twice now, and we get a car, or if it's just once. That's just once. Okay, so that confirms to me that if you've been racing, make sure you win a car before you go, completely lock out of it. If you close the game before that happens, you lose all your progress in racing Road Dogg. Because I know I had it up to the point where I only needed to beat him one more time. But that's okay. Holly jolly Christmas. Oh, bounce. Do, 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 do. Oh, look at that. He crashed right into me. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. A truck. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oops. Went in a little too hot and heavy on that. But I mean, I'm only racing a truck, so. Do, do, do. Activate race mode.
Race mode. Bark. Ouch.
Oh no, bro dog, get up, buddy.
Bark. Ouch. Ouch. Bark. Ouch.
There he goes. Alright, beat him again. Okay, let's see. We should be getting another sports car. And I have one in place at the other location. So, let's do this. I'll take my car over there and move that one. I don't even have enough. I don't have everything on it. I need to move it. It's okay. That's all right. It's not going to go anywhere. I'll just leave it there. All right. Let's see. Racing is fun. I enjoy racing. So, what else do you guys want to see? Hey, Tommen. Do, 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 do. This is a lot of fun. This game is just loads and loads of fun. Well, look at that. Those guys are still like it's like a conga line. They are continuously running in and out. I can go in and see there's gonna be trash on the floor. There's nobody. Nobody waiting for prizes. Okay. Let's get some more hot dogs. Probably some Cokes and some beers and some vodka. I got $35 out of the hot dog stand. There we go. That's full again. Yeah. $8 out of the cola machine. So there's a few. Yep, $6 out of the candy bars. I don't have any. Okay, I get somewhere. And this one here is hard to see the side if you get it too close to stuff. But that, where it says full, it'll say low. You can clean up the trash, hit the coin machines, make sure they're refilled. Oh, see, I told you, they got rid of all the vodka. It's crazy, isn't it? Let's see. What is going on? Hang on, I got some. Somehow, my sound is messing up. Okay. Make it 10. Oh, there's a broken machine. There we go. All fixed. You'll get those machines that'll sparkle periodically. Sometimes they're worse. You gotta use a grinder to fix them, and it shoots out all of the tickets it had in it. 8, 9, 10, 10. Okay. All the coin machines are full. Okay. Alright, I can put that stuff back in. I need some chips. I got some over here. And candy bars. Okay. Okay, I got $3 out of it, which means there's like one bag of chips that's sold. Wow. All right, and candy bar machine. No money. Oh, there's now. Somebody just bought one. $3 for a candy bar. That's actually not far off the mark. Okay. In and in. Okay. And we've got everything running again. And some of these machines may be getting, under the 80 mark for tickets, but they're not in any danger of running out. I have got so many machines crammed into this building that they're going to continuously do all that. couple of people need prizes. How about that? That's good too. All right, and yeah, they all are. It's crazy. Constantly. All right. Ooh, look at that. Some more chips. Let's see if there's anything else I can conjure up. I don't really need that in. I don't need that in. Okay, large fish, queen fish. Let me bring up. I'm gonna. All right, let's see here. There we go. Okay. What can I put on these shelves? Because I haven't been able to find anything I can put on them. Let's see. Mm-hmm. And the Christmas lights, I've had a big elves. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I was thinking it was gonna be the miniature versions of plushies and so forth. That was about the only thing I didn't have available because I've got them all out in my theater, my backyard theater, looking at movies. These lights, I'm having a problem getting them at the top of the door. If I try to get them any closer, they don't work. Let's go here and see if I can. Did I get this one already? I think so, but the lights on the tree are on. So, yep. Another shelf. Eventually, I am going to get a jukebox, one way or another. Oh, I forgot to show you the one reason to have the car factory. And I can tell it to you. It's real easy. The tires are $10 a piece. I go over there with a trailer and I bring back a truckload of tires at $10 a piece. Hi, Lewis. So that right there, other than the free tires we find out and about in our wanderings, that's the only ones that are, anywhere near the same price. So, get the truck going. Or crash. This truck does not corner for shit. And I've done a lot of different ways that I'm not going to do now as far as to make money. Trash runs. are not worth it. You can take that big red lumberjack trailer and fill it with 30 trash bags, and it doesn't even pay for the gas you use. Okay. Let's see if there's a. Your best bet is to take that white trailer, running around and picking up all of the car parts. Use the ones you need right away, because I've usually got 5 chassis I'm working on, and they don't even have to be here. Okay? I'll show you. You can work on a chassis or a body right where it sits. Now, sometimes you do need a little help. Truck. Ooh, wolf. A truck and a wolf impact. It'll do it to you. And it didn't kill him. Unless I hit him twice. Where'd he go? I must have hit him a second time when I spun around. He's gone now. Huh? Oh, there he is. Now he's mushed. Got to hit him twice. What do we have in here? We have a coupe. And looks like another coupe. All right. All right. I have a rear axle and a front axle. I think I've already got a rear axle on this car. So we're going to put this one on it. Got my wrench, control key to crouch down, use wrench to attach front axle, R. Front axle is now in place, and I didn't move it. It does have a rear axle in it already. This is my little secret weapon, a jack. All right, here we go. All right, and we're going to right click to put it down and left click the handle to get the jack to raise up. Right click it to lower it back down. All right, here we go. Yes, let's see. Now it's losing it, lifting it off the ground. Nope, it didn't catch it. So it's kind of a hit and miss. You got to have it in far enough to hit the hit box for where the jack's supposed to hit. Okay. Here we go. Come on. There we go. I'll see if it'll lift it this time. Yeah. There we go. And that's as far as it'll go up. And I can reach the rear differential this way, the rear axle. Okay, but you got to have the jack to do it. And you get the jacks from the tool shop. Same place I get the lights. And I have one of these little jacks at each location where cars can spawn. There's one here. Come on, pick it up. Thank you. Anything in here? You're still going to get parts spawning in here and potentially back here that you can still pick up. Come on. There. Now let's see if I can get to this one without using the jack. Barely. There. And we didn't have to use the jack, but I do have one here. And I've got another one over at Andy's salvage yard. I had to think about it for a second. There. Because you can get cars from him and they'll go straight out to the lot. And ooh, there's a wolf in the road. Fishton Chainsaw Massacre. Alright, now there are a bunch of places where you can get parts, but you got to break open the doors to get to them. Alright, let's see what we've got over here. Let's take a bunch of this stuff over to the house and drop it off. I'll run you through all of the different places that, oh, look at that. I don't know where they came from. I certainly didn't put them there. Doot, 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 doot. And that's good. Okay. Let me get these lights. I had them marking my walkway. For Halloween. And picked them up. Okay. A little walking tour. You know about all of the buildings on this side over here. This one, it gives you tools, occasional truck parts, some hatchback dashes, some ignitions for like sedans and so forth. And then all of those buildings give you basically food items. But there are 3 spots for parts. Okay. Sometimes you will also find like furniture items out here. I mean, it never hurts. You take it and you sell it at the pawn shop. It's one of the quickest ways to get quick cash. Oh, look. It's another chainsaw sharpening device. There's also a little thing in here where you can open and get something. This particular time I just happen to have vodka in it. Do, 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 do. Okay, we've done that one. And this is not necessary to run your businesses. It is necessary to keep Fishton clean. Keep Fishton beautiful. Yeah, it's got the parts there. Vodka. Mm-hmm. And I have a spare set of all the tools in each of my trucks. There's the candy bar over there. Because, yeah, you can easily order any of this stuff that you need without having to interfere with anything at all. But it's okay to clean up the area, you know. You don't want to leave our little town in a mess. Oh, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? What can I get rid of first? We can do that. Calories. Good stuff. Alright. I can take this back. Nope. That's Main Street. This is where I want to be. He never closes. Neither does my arcade. As long as I'm plugged in. And I have more hot dogs than I will ever need, honestly. Alright. Now, over here, I'll show you what this is on the map. You're right in this area, right behind the library. I have a map, a picture of a map posted in the Fishton area. It's a link to a picture file that is a map, and it's got certain things listed on it as locations. I've got all of the body spawn locations for cars. I've got all of the part spawning places. I've got other things that are you know, marked on there for you. So that way it's kind of an easy reference for people to get to know where everything is. Back here, this building right here, you can break into the battering ram. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I was watching Europe last night doing his stream, his first stream for us. He got 2 jukeboxes. 1 and 2. See? And I was like, you got to be kidding me. And I'm sitting here watching him get these things. Anyway, you're going to knock down this building door with a battering ram, and it will give you access to truck parts, SUV parts, and other parts. There's a thing in here you can get something out of: chips, coda, sodas, beer, something. And then there's a second spot here. You have to break this door down, but you don't have to. If you break that one down, you get access. So it works. Now, and yes, that I don't know what that orange did to deserve that banana to come after him, but that face tells it all right there. This door you can open up, and you'll get access to, another little trash spawn area. Now, I've been wanting to get past this one, but I've tried everything, including shoving a jack under there to try to jack it up. It doesn't work. Back here, there's a bunch of stuff. This usually has a couple of items, but it's usually pretty clean. And then there's this room. Okay. If you have to hit F to pick something up, it means it's trash. If you have to put E, it means it's usable. All right. All right, it's got a truck steering wheel, a hatchback dash, and a lot of tools. Oh, okay. Sorry, one of my 3D printers is printing part of a sci-fi ship, and it's making noises that I don't like hearing, but it's okay. Now this guy I can sell this stuff to, but it's not really worth it because you can get more money out of that stuff by cooking it into some useful product, either at your arcade or the hot dog stand. And honestly, before I discovered you could put a beer dispenser in the arcade, I didn't think I was ever going to need any beer or anything like that. But now that it sells like the way it does, oh yeah, you got to order beer. But picking it up off the ground is not that bad either. Every little bit helps. And there's another candy bar in the middle of the road. Somehow it survived. All right. And we don't have to tow this off. We just have to tow it off before the next set of races. Oh, let's see. Here's Kit 10. Hi, bud. Look out.
Look out.
This is another one of my SUVs. I don't remember if it's got anything in it. I haven't used it in a while. This is the logging one. No. And over here is a toolbox. You gotta hold Shift and I to open it. But it's sometimes very difficult. There are times when it just does not want to give you access. And it doesn't matter if you're on the toolbox or not. For a while, it was set up like if you were accessing it from the side, you could easily get it. And that was mostly in the trucks. It's not working. There we go. All right, the ones with yellow bars under them we have installed. This one is deceiving, but it is supposed to be for a furniture tool. Okay, I can close that. Ooh, hatchback bumpers. And this is the guy that shows you where the trees you can cut down. These two little models on either side of him, they have basically the balloon leaves. Those are the trees you cut down. I guess I could show you that real quick. I just get my... Where'd it go? Ooh, that's not good. There it goes. Alright. The best place to get lots of trees all at once is right behind your first starting place. Oh yeah, no, I leave them empty whenever possible. I will leave my trailers empty because I know when I get back. If you saw out in front of my shop, you saw that one that had parts all blown up everywhere. That's why I left it full of parts. One time when I logged off, and when I came back, it was like that. Oh crap! Okay. Now here is one of the trees. And then this one log here, you can turn it in by itself, or you can cut it in half. And turn it into three logs instead of just one. Okay. Now, there's also kind of a method to the madness of loading this trailer too. You obviously want to optimize loading it all as easy as you can get, you know. If you get them all pointing in different directions, it's wasting a lot of space. But it's okay. If you have to, you can always make another trip. Now, we'll take this one from this angle, around behind the trailer, and load it there. Where'd that went over here. a lot of what's happening here on these is in gaming language is called sprite collisions. And what it is basically when two objects in the virtual map run up against each other. Oh yeah, thanks, Amp. It's probably a good idea to save the game right now, isn't it? They hit, and they don't have any orders on what happens when that happens. So what they do is they just act like polar opposites repelling from each other. And that's what causes things to shoot all the way across the damn board. It's kind of a weird thing. All right, now here we have one, two, or not even, three, four, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Well, there's four there and there's one over there on the other side. And the big logs will always show up like that. And when you cut them down, you cut them into three. I will cut all of them except for two. And we will take these two and load them in now. And I'll show you what you get for one large log as opposed to three smaller logs. Works.
Here you go.
Oh, wasn't that sweet of him? He brought me a van dashboard, which is one of the most common dashboards in the whole game, and it's just like, get out of my face. No, it's not one of the most common, but it's definitely not one of the rarest, that's for sure. And you may have noticed that the seats in this particular SUV are sticking to the floorboard. That's because these are not SUV seats. They are coupe seats. They work, kind of. They're obviously not ideal, you know. Five trees will effectively fill up this trailer. I have another one of these, like I said, I showed you earlier, on over in the new Fishton side of town, because there's a lot of trees there. You can go and do logging with them. So you know, it's just there's so many ways to make money and keep yourself busy in this game. It is insane. It literally is. And the amount of, you know, ingenuity and imagination it took to come up with this is just amazing. All right, we're getting almost full out. reminds me of stacking wooden planks up in the ranch simulator and stacking everything on top of that station wagon. Yeah, he's running around everywhere. I think Shuggy hit on something on his stream. He goes up on the roof and saves the game and logs out, and then logs back in, and Kitten's on the roof, and he will not get he won't leave. He can't get down. So I'd keep him safe and out of trouble. Okay. All I got's one left. I can put this in. Oh, look, it's already got one. I've already been working on it, apparently. All right, no, Brian. There's one more log over there. I like the logging trailer the way it is. It doesn't need any adjustments. At least not in my opinion. It's the right size. It's the right shape. It's got everything it needs going for it. The middle trailer could use some adjustment, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking along the lines of like a windshield truck. A truck that carries windshields. It has slots in its cargo compartment where you slide pieces of glass in. I'm thinking the same thing for the body parts of a car. Hoods, trunks, doors. But haven't lost any yet. But it's a thought. Remove the wrench from the game. No, we gotta have a wrench. Yes, I was always good towing vehicles. Okay. Now, one of the regular logs is $60. One of the double logs, I think, is the 150. Yeah. So you get 150 for one log. If you cut it up into 3 parts, you end up getting 180. So the chainsaw increases your profitability from lumber. All right. And almost done. And I've been able to get, oh, I don't know, 28 to 30 max logs in one of these trailers. It's brute force work as opposed to, putting the car together and picking the color of paint you want to put on it and all this other stuff. But again, it's another option for something you can do that will keep you busy. Plain and simple. Come here, kitten. Run.
Look out.
Rah.
Meow, 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 meow.
All right. I can see you. What do you want, Amp? Good night, Shuggy. Oh, did you get put in YouTube jail? Hey, Big Dave, how you doing? All right. Now, usually what I do, and this is probably a good idea for anybody that hates backing up and reconnecting their trailers. Oops. Yeah, be careful because I accidentally hit E and it let my trailer go. Okay. I will back my trailer up to an immovable object. And leave it parked there. So when I log back in again, as long as nothing weird has happened, it'll still be there and I can connect right away, because when you log out, all connections are broken. Let's see. There really isn't, other than building the cars, which we can do that. Get this car. Field goal is good. Yeah, that right there is one of the prime examples of something that should not be going on like that, but it's all good. Kick. And it's good. I think I left my truck. If I did what I always do, I parked it at the guy selling seeds and stuff. Yep. All right. Alright, let's go over to the car factory and I will make a couple of cars. Oh no, it's logging. There we go. And I know, let me show you this real quick. It's just a simple little piece of FYI. You can go into the police station and there is a disguise you can pick up and you can put it on. I don't remember exactly why it was in here. I think it has something to do with the game before we got it. Lord Fish will have to confirm that with me. I don't remember. It was one of the early things in quest lines. You can open these doors. You can drive through the building, but it's a fenced. It's a two-sided fenced area. There's no way out this way. At least I don't think there's a way out that way. In the cell. There was something in the cell you had to interact with. If I remember correctly, I remember something about it. But it's been so long since I've started this thing from the beginning. I don't have a clue. I don't remember. There is a fish in the cell. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would work. And here's another one of the little gadgets I told you about. I'll show you where you can get it. You got ladders, recycle bins, furniture movers, floor jacks, tool bins. The tool bin you put on the truck or the SUV or whichever, and you can load it up with the 4 basic tools: wrench, hammer, grinder, and furniture mover. I know you're saying, well, why would I need to do that when the good tools never wear out? Because you're going to drop them. At some point in your game, you're going to drop your tools. And you're going to drop them to a place where you can't get to them. And you're going to need a replacement. Alright, let's go see if we can weld some cars together, Governor, as Ampy would say. That's one down. That's 2 down. I should paint little silhouettes of wolves on the side of my truck. Oh no, the gate is closed again. Yeah, you can't crash it. Open the gate. Open the gate, thank you. It was a struggle getting that logging trailer up here, because there's no way to get like a straight on run at it. It's a real pain. And we're going this way this time. Oh, this game has so much potential in it, just as it is. And I know they've been working on the other game as a priority, which is fine because it could get the audience attention better than this one, I think. But this one being so complicated, and I mean, not really complicated, it's complex. You can do so many things. It's just blows your mind. Oh no, we're going into rough. Rough, rough, rough. Bro dog. Rough. All right.
Gift received.
Gift received. I don't know where he's at. And somewhere is a light switch. There's the light switch. And I have run the comparisons on how much it costs to make these cars versus just getting one out. You know, finding a body and putting it together. Your profit margin is better on the ones where you get the bodies for free. And it's a car. I wonder, can we paint it before we weld it? Nope. That's one of those things. You always ask the crazy questions. Because, yeah. Okay, weld here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And here. And there. And then 3 here. And then 2 down here. And then 2 down here. Right. 2 up here. That's all right, Amp. Yeah, no problem. And it's done. That is a welding job. And here's the slower process of getting the individual parts. Because you can only get one part at a time. But this is how I do it. I order the next part and install that part while it's bringing it up. E. R. R. Okay. Now. transmission. See, it saves a little bit of time because everything is moving constantly. But, I mean, it's not really a big deal. Oh yeah, making it bright red or white the way it is now. Either way, I mean, it's fine. Honestly, don't know if it would be. And here's the wheels I was telling you guys about: $10 each. That's insane. And I will literally bring a trailer over here and fill it up with tires. And I've stuck them over there, and I know it's crazy, but I mean, $10 for tires, it's crazy. I love it. Although I do think you've got the models mixed up. These tires that I'm putting look like truck tires. Just saying. Hey, welcome back. All right. Okay. Now we got to put the insides in. How you doing, Yurok? Steering wheel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dashboard. Hey, is Yurak? You hear me? Oh, hello. Ah, I'm- yes, yes it is. Yeah. I hear you fine. Yes, European sports car and a heavyweight truck. Yes and no. This is the place to get the parts for these trucks, the truck and the car. But I put a parts desk from Fishton in here because I can get a. I could. What I could do with that ability, I could have a vehicle towed from Fishton to the car factory. So when I get this one done, I'll pull it out and I'll go up and I'll tell it I want to tow it and show everybody where all the locations are that I could have it towed to. But yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. The main reason I put this parts desk in here is because of the Good Samaritan missions. If you had a stranded motorist somewhere, there's supposed to be a whole line of those, but we've never been able to get it going past the first one. The second one always has some kind of an error. So it's something in the selection process, I think, to find out what they want is bugged somehow. But I mean, it's a you know it's not even a main uh, a main quest or anything. It's just some side quest that you can do, and just like the campground, you can go clean it out. There's a paint machine right back here. Okay, this right here, where I'm looking at now, there's a color wheel up there. You come up on this black box. That's where you select what color you want. You pay $20 for a color. Now that color, that color will fill 10 paint cans. That was a thing when paint was not unlimited. But the cans now are unlimited, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So it's all good now. Urgh. Right. And a lot of people haven't. I mean, a lot of people have the only they haven't gone any further than Lucky's, lumber yard. The tires are, yes. The tires here are $10 a piece. And they're brand new. They're not used. They're not damaged. And when you put them on a vehicle, the ones that are on this one look like truck mud tires. But when I put these on the truck, they'll change. Cool. Oh no, you're not. I'm here to answer questions if I can. I understand. That's perfectly, that's a perfect thing. So it's all good. All right. All right, no problem. I'll talk to you later. All right. That was good to have somebody come visit me. Anybody else has any questions, by all means, come on in. And attach that one. I'm going to do something here for science purposes. I am going to order the other bumper and leave that bumper in the place and see if it gets crushed. Nope. Well, that answers that question. I always wondered if I was risking damage to a piece by trying to run it too fast. But apparently not. Okay. What else we got? Doors, I think. This is definitely a change on how to do the cars from what we were doing in Fishton. So definitely. All right. All right. I do believe we have a car built. All parts are going to take a little bit of damage in the manufacturing process, or at least almost all of them are. All right, let's us pick a better color if we can. Yeah, let's do that. All right, just paint our car. Yeah, we'll leave the bumpers and everything else white. I can put them underneath. That's too easy. Okay, so $4,139 for this thing, and it's all stock pretty much. Got to test it. A lot of people, when they first start one of these, they don't know it's not making any noise. I'm guessing that they did that so it was what's the word? Well, hybrid. It turns the engine off when you're not using it. Ah. It'll get up there at speed too. It is fast. It's just, it's a little bit slower on the acceleration than the sports car. Drifting, bouncing, and up over the hill. Whoa, missed it. Hey, Orc Computers, how you doing? Yo, airborne. Hey, there's Brodog. He likes to be over here. So wide open spaces. $180, $200, $220, $230, $235. Oh no, he's gonna lose it. Nah. I like the way the physics are on these cars too. I did make one for you, Ampy. I posted it. The title is I Want an Appopotamus for Christmas. Only an appopotamus will do. Did you hear that one yet? Yeah, that thing is, it's fast. Alright. Is this still the same guy that needs help but doesn't know what oh no, he needs a transmission. I can get you one of those. And he's got a truck. Let's see which one would be the best option. He needs a transmission. So a coupe transmission is $250. A hatchback transmission is $250. A van transmission is $250. A sedan transmission is $250. A truck transmission is $250. And an SUV has a transmission of $250. I have not compared them to these parts. Transmission is $140. So yeah, there's a $110 difference. Truck transmission, again, $140. So we can get cheaper parts here anyway. Now we're not going to get, you know, top dollar putting this transmission in a regular truck, but I mean, you're saving $110 on the part. All right, we'll put it in there. This is one of my Men in Black cars. All right. Wait a minute, which way is he? Yeah, he's down there. Thought he was. And there's wolves everywhere, man. And I haven't shown everybody how much money I have because it's insane. Okay. Let's get the part out. Put it on his car. Ta-da! Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. What are you doing? Cutting across my path like that? You better know better. Oh, thank you. I literally don't know when to stop. Literally. Trust me, I know because my wife has mentioned it to me more than once. Ugh. Oh, cool. Thanks. I think I was at 110 when I got in here this morning. And you guys know I'm not looking to be monetized or any of that. He'll be coming around the mountains when he comes. He'll be coming around the mountains when he comes. There's other stuff out in this area I want to explore too, but not right now. Took the wrong exit. There we go. I go get some presents now. Stop at the laundromat first. Those people are still coming and going from my arcade. I love it. Cross my fingers, cross my fingers, cross my fingers. No. Yes, it's a communist plot to confuse us. That's why I say it is. Right between them. Oh no, I ran over a trash barrel. That's never good. And I promise you, he is out. A record. Never give up. That's talk about poetic right there, buddy. I would say. Never give up. Never give up. That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there. 70, 80, 90, and 100. Yeah, he's empty. Okay. Never give up. I can't get a jukebox to save anybody. Queen Fish. I can't believe that. Alright, as soon as I get him loaded back up, I'll go ahead and save it again. Then I'll go over to the arcade and see what's what. Ooh. I must have had more than I needed. That's alright. Alright, that goes there. And that comes out. Close that. I say close that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nope, still full there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beers. So, we'll put these two out there. Now we got 10 beers. Which should not be confused with 10 bears. Never mind. Crap. Never give up. That's going to probably be my favorite record of the whole collection. Oh. So, Happy, did you go listen to the other song I posted? I Kit 10. What'd you go in there for?
Look out. Meow, 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 meow. Alright, so let's go back over to the arcade. Well, I did say I needed to save it, didn't I? Alright. Working in the coal mine, going downtown. There's usually a lot more trash in my place than this. Alright. I'm coming up on half an hour left. What will I do with my time? I will endeavor to persevere.
Okay. There's one other tickets. All right. Hot dog is. Got 5 in the rack. And 5 going in. Ooh, 7 colas. And I don't have any colas yet. Okay, no problem. Looks like 1 or 2 bags of chips. Okay. All right, that is 4 candy bars. They don't seem to be selling as well as they used to. Might be that the flow is not right. It's something to do with traffic flow. Because all these machines are behind the counter, basically. I wonder if it'd be made better if I move them all forward to where these 3 machines are, and put these machines back in here. I'll have to try that. Okay. Now, oh, look at the beer. There's only 4 beers left. Oh, 4 beers. Oh, excuse me. 4 beers gone, I should say. And 7 vodkas. All right. All right. Don't need that. I'll take some more of those. Well, these walls I'm using, you can get them from the furniture store. That's where I got them. We could have some proper walls, maybe. There's really not much we couldn't do. It's only a matter of what areas we can build on. Now, I have noticed I cannot build in the campground. So, all the other properties that we can own, we can do stuff on. We can put anything we want on it. But the footprint of the campground won't allow any new things, which is kind of, no, I don't know. I mean, you got the guy working the counter selling all the stuff that you would put in machines, you know. Yeah, time does fly by. I mean, because you think you're getting a whole lot of stuff done. All of a sudden you look up at the clock and your time's gone.
There we go. Okay. Now let's check our machines. Put it fixed. If you can catch these things before they get worn down and need major repairs, it's not a big problem. But every now and then you'll have one go completely bad on you. Okay. All right. All right, that is a good run with an arcade loaded with machines. And in that short amount of time, because remember, I basically lost about 2 hours or 2.5 hours of productivity. So in about an hour and a half, I made 2,000 just off of this thing. And if I had made the other 3,200 off of the soup,
Here you
you know,
go.
I'd be at earnings of like $5,000, which is over $1,000 an hour. I know you didn't bring me a bag of trash. Oh, there it is. He's up. He brought me a sedan trailer hitch. And remember, anything you've got sitting on your property will not despawn. So stuff back here will not despawn. That's not too bad. I think it's funny that these guys are just constantly streaming in and out of my arcade. It's like a lemmings line. It's cool though. I love it. It's be one of the better games I've ever come across. Let me see. Oh, that tree is lit up. That means it's reset. I've noticed that when the tree is lit up, it means it's probably the gift has been reset. I got a stocking. I'm starting to feel like Charlie Brown here during Halloween. I got an apple. I got a candy corn. I got a rock. And yes, there's a little cut through in this fence right here. Pew. Lights, camera, No action. All right, let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Nope, I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's probably not going to fill it up. Oh no, it will. Okay. How about that? Good grief is right. Hmm. Hello, kitten. I really don't need any of this soup here, that's for sure. Because I'm not selling it here. Alright. But I can put some over here. Yow. And the funniest thing is, this whole 4-hour stream, I have not built. I built one car the whole time. One car. I think that's funny. One car the whole time. It's funny. It's funny. No, I'll get one eventually. I'm not too concerned about it, honestly. One. Not even worth putting one in there for. Okay. Alright. There he is. Good stuff though. I really love this game. I'm sure you guys can tell. It's just keeps you busy every stretch around the world. I mean, and there are games that torment you and keep you busy that way. But this one is just busy. I mean, it is so busy. You don't have time to get bored at all. That's all there is to it. A coop hood. I have 2 coops ready to be built. Do do do. It's a tire. No, it's not. It's a tire. It's entirely unstable. Oh, you leaving me, Dave? Oh, come on. Okay. I'll talk to you later, man. Let's see what else I got in here. I have a hatchback, and van headlights, and a sedan ignition, which I can put all in that. May not look quite right. Oh, it's got ignition already. How about that? Sometimes I work on these cars ahead of time. Let's see what we got here. What is that? I love that song. Where is that coming from? I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. There. There it is. I found it. I like that song, but it snuck up on me. Okay. Attach. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, just getting close to that time. And we will be passing it off to El Pape. It reminds me of something. Let me see. I need to get his link. Because I don't have enough subs to send you guys over to him. Let me come on. Where is it? I want that and that and that. There it is. So I had to do that. I'm going to put his link in the channel now. There we are. All right. Well, I've had a great time on these 4 hours. I appreciate you guys' patience with me and all that. Let's see. I need a steering wheel over there. Hi, kitten. Yep, I do. This is a lot of fun. Hopefully, I'll be able to do more of this on a more regular basis eventually. Just got a few things keeping me occupied right now. But if I can tag up with maybe David or somebody, Dave, excuse me, not David, maybe we can work some kind of a schedule out. Hi, kitten. Go get me a cake or something.
Look out.
Wow, 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 wow.
Meow, 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 meow.
I love that. All right, what else have we got over here? Oh, there's a box over here I can raid. Oh, it's got a cola. Turn that light off. It's killing me.
Gift received.
Ooh.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wow. That was quick, and it was a truck tire. I could use a tire right now. But I love these little devices in this game you can use. The jacks and the ladders. I mean, just amazing stuff. All right. Thank you. All right. Well, we will send you over there, and I'll go over with you to El Pape's. Can be, I wouldn't really call it a raid as much as, like, you know, maybe going to a grocery store for snackages. But I appreciate everybody being here. So I'll go ahead and call it off now, and I'll see you all over there. Merry Fishmas.